We're gonna check question 4 if we got this. So that's 1. 2 is I'm gonna show you how to do question 5, and I'm gonna actually solve half of the question 5 on the board. Third thing is I'm gonna provide you with the answers for questions 4 through 8 and then 9 through whatever and all those. I'm gonna provide you all those answers as promised. I checked most of them and they all look okay, but what do you say? No guarantees. Use at your own risk. And then we're gonna do some new stuff. I don't have a chapter written for new stuff, and new stuff is not going to be on the final in any big capacity. There might be a question somewhere. There might be a bonus question. One of those. If you paid attention, you're ahead. But if you didn't pay attention, it's not going to tank your grade. Because tanking your grade is this. So.
You already talked about what's going to happen.
Sorry.
Talking to myself.
The way I see it, as long as you don't answer your own questions, you're okay. Right. Right. Let's find a marker that actually works. Hey, first try. Good. All right, so let's do question 5. Question 4, I got a standard deviation of 1.2, I think. So, and yeah, I think I got a standard deviation of 1.2. So the statistic should be negative 3.37, depending on how you round it. But I'm going to give you the answer key in a second. Let me use the board to do set up for question 5. All right. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go this way. Whee. All right, question 5. Question 5 did the following thing. It says, hey, guys, 4 minutes of attention, and then you can not pay attention for the rest of it. But question 5 says the following thing. It says that the sum of square of sample values is equal to 42310. And we know that the sum of squared deviation from the mean, which is this, is equal to 2310. And we know n is equal to 100. What we are looking for is what? We're looking for a mean and a standard deviation. The mean we defined as sum of all the values divided by the number of values, right? And we defined the standard deviation as the square root of a sum of the deviations squared divided by n minus 1. Yes, we have those two formulas. This is page 12, this is page 16, just in case you want. Let's solve for s first. If I solve for s, what is square root of? What do I use? Well, we have this number right here. So that's 2310 divided by n minus 1, that's 99, and then you square root it. And that comes to about 4.8, I think. 8.3, I think. Or there about. Any objections so far? Is everybody comfortable getting through this part? Rewriting the English into mathematics. Okay. So now comes part 2. Part 2 is one of those tricky parts where we need this and we don't have it. So what I would do is if you ever get stuck, scour your cheat sheet. If you scour your cheat sheet, you have a formula sheet attached to your things, right? Now, I would very much appreciate if you just decide that you're gonna fail and hand it in a blank exam. But if you want to give me something to grade, look for an answer. Don't look for 20 minutes. Look for 2 or 3 minutes for an answer, and then if you stuck, do another problem. Come back and be like, hey, teach, I'm stuck. I got this far. I don't know where to go further. Okay? Let's be reasonable here. If you look at in the middle of your formula sheet, it'll be helpful if you took a look at it. It's attached to your table. Under chapter 2, you're going to see 3 things. You're going to see that S is defined as S without getting what is S as X, which is the sum of squares, right? We have that written down, yes? We also have it written down that S equals to square root of yes? So far, everybody's with me. So how much is SS from this equation? Well, if we look at this and this have to be the same thing. So yes? So far, everybody's with me. Comfortably. Okay. Then we look at next one. Next line, right in the middle, says SS equals to what do we have? We have this, and we have this, and we have this. What we need is this. Why do we need it? Right here. Okay, so how do we get it? Well, I'm going to put this on this side, put this on this side. So I'm going to get, let's go this. Is everybody comfortable with this transition? I flip this to this side and put this on this side. So this went over here, and this went over here. Is everybody comfortable with this?
Where does the SSX go?
This? I just took it out.
Sure, just take it out.
Okay, so all right, so let's look at it this way. Sorry?
Talking to myself.
Right? All right, so I'm Mr. N, and Mr. N is a haole, right? And Mr. N is a male, right? So we're looking at people in this classroom and go, male haole. Who we are looking at? Exactly, right? So if we have equal on one side and equal on the other side, we don't need the middle part, right? I just go follow the steps, right? If it quacks like a duck, it looks like a duck, it is a, do you need to say it? You want to score brownie points, don't you? So we got this. Can we solve? Yes. I can multiply the whole thing by n. Oh my God, hang on, gets much more fun very soon. And then how do we, I want just the middle part. How do we get rid of the square? We take a square root. Now, I can keep on going on letters, but why? Why would I? I'm going to plug it in. With your permission, I'm going to start plugging things in. So let's plug it in. Hello. Solving problem 5. Everything is on the board. Can we get to the mean from here? Yes. Because the mean we defined as the sum divided by n, which is 100. So that equals to 20. As I said, I made adults tear up last class because I was hoping I could spark inspiration with doing this in somebody to move towards STEM. Apparently STEM is not the place to go. Okay? Now, here's the statement that I'm going to make. I made last class, I'm going to make this class. There is no way this is going to end up on the final.
No.
No way.
It isn't.
No, it's not.
No way it
what?
isn't gonna, so it is.
What?
Do you know reverse
No.
negative?
No, this is not. This is, there is a comma by the way. This is not going to end up on the exam because if I put this as a question 1 on your exam, you're going to spend 80 minutes just trying to crack it, and then you're going to realize that you have no time to do all the problems.
That's correct.
This is not happening, right? But you need to understand that there's beauty in dealing with math. That's a slow clap if I ever heard one. Now, just because I find it fascinating, I get to put a question or 2 or 3 of those somewhere in a homework through the whole semester. But this is me going, please tell me that this is really cool. I get weird looks, like I just showed up without pants on or something. Okay.
So you're saying like that's probably a bonus question.
No, not even that.
Oh, no.
But I might ask you things like, I can give you this,
Or just find out that.
and just this, and tell you to find the standard deviation, right? And let you worry about it. What sum of squared deviations from the mean is 2,310. Figure out the standard deviation. Well, you shouldn't be able to write this down. You should realize that this looks like a standard deviation, but that's a bonus question. This is my kind of questions. This is what my professors did to me all the time. But right, I put those questions on, or I don't take them out from other people's workshops because I think this is cool. To be able to move things around and get the answer. I think that's cool. Not everybody thinks so. Everybody's like 3 weeks from now I'll be on vacation.